waking up after my first night solo wild camping without my lovely wife Jane, who's been accompanying me so far. She also generates quite a bit of heat, so it was a good job she'd lent me her lovely warm Thermarest sleeping bag to keep me warm. And I've got a short walk to Kinlochleven for breakfast, and then another short walk, really about 8 miles to Kingshouse. It's scheduled to rain later, so I might have to set up in the rain, but luckily I should be able to take refuge in the bar. There's a walker's bar there, and so that's the plan for today. Gotten out my tiny little tent and just walked a few hundred metres up the path. This wonderful view. It's almost like you forget when you're in your tent what's around you. It's like the opposite of waking up from a lovely dream. You wake up and then you walk into this dreamlike landscape. I really like crossing the little streams. It's quite an interesting mental challenge and breaks up the journey. Picking your route across the stones proves to be quite good fun. Now we're entering Kinlochleven. Hopefully the breakfast place will be open. It's coming up to 5 to 9, so should be. Just stopping for a second breakfast. About an hour's climb from Kinlochleven. Well, I got my breakfast, but also got a bit of a soak in as a sudden squall came through just as I was tucking in, which is a bit of a shame. Anyway, I've got my waterproofs on now and heading towards the Devil's Staircase. Beautiful scenery, mixed weather, had a very strong tailwind again, even stronger than yesterday. Now this would have been a great spot for breakfast. Out the wind, stunning views. Get the tops in. About halfway up, maybe further, the other side of the Devil's Staircase, what I've decided to call the Devil's Back Passage, and it's reassuring to know I think this is the last climbing, serious climbing, 1,000 kilometres. Made it to the top. People are in a rest. When we've got that big bug, which is Buachaille, Etive more. Apologies to everybody who knows how to say that properly. Absolutely stunning scenery. And coming down, I just met a lady who's been walking from Land's End, started 21st of March. So there's inspiration. Hey, respect to Davey and all his family. I've seen quite a few of those, well, 2 of those since we came on the walk. One on the Great Glencoe. I quite like it. I know people probably will complain and say it's polluting the environment, but it's nice to see ordinary people commemorated for their passions. And that wee building, that wee white triangle, that's the way in, which is a little pub, which I think is primarily for walkers. So I've taken advantage of a brief break in the weather to pitch a tent next to this bridge. And just going to go and get some lunch. I'm quite pleased with that. My tent erection was a bit scruffy last night, but I was under pressure now because I'm with other campers. I really didn't want to be embarrassed, but I think that's reasonable.